Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be participating in the Planable August challenge and I'm so excited for the theme this week. It is summer nights. For me, summer nights, like peak summer nights, are bonfires and s'mores and looking at the stars and the fireflies, or the lightning bugs as my people call them. So excited for how this theme turned out. I think this almost every time, but I really think this time that this is my favorite spread to date. It's a little bit longer because I did a lot more with it. So I tried a new editing technique where I show you how I did something if it's repetitive, like making a bullet list, and then I kind of transitioned to it already done, so you don't have to watch me putting down 5 million bullet stickers. If that makes sense. So tell me what you think. Let me know how you feel about this challenge. How do you think I did? Do you like this spread? Is the editing okay? Is this video too long? Is this intro too long? Let me know down below. I'm eager to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get to it. Okay, to get started off with, I am just measuring this scrapbook paper. I want it obviously to be the same size as my other Happy Planner paper. I can't believe I got that on the first try. That never happens. Now, the reason why I have this other sheet out, obviously that's not part of my spread this week because the papers are like, they are both papers that go on the right hand side. So I have this spread out because I want to reference this layout. The last time I used it, I really enjoyed it. I love having focus boxes to have tasks that I need to complete each day. Just one task. It helps me really, I have anxiety. I like not just, oh, I get anxious sometimes, like I got it. But doing this, limiting one thing that I must do that day, helps the tasks seem more doable. So I'm much more likely to get them done. So that's what I'm doing over here. I love using this white jelly roll. I was going to use that page to reference, but I eventually said forget that and eyeballed it. It actually ended up working out pretty well. Anyway, I love using the white jelly roll on the scrapbook paper because if I make mistakes, I know you saw me scraping at it a little bit there, it is just so easy to scrape that ink right off the paper. No whiteout needed. Not that it would help me here anyway. So since I am participating in the Planable August challenge and this theme is summer nights, I already said in the intro that summer nights are not complete with me without a bonfire and s'mores. I swear, I remember seeing s'mores stickers in one of my seasonal sticker books, and I could have sworn it was this one, this all in a season sticker book, but I could not find them anywhere, so I had to settle for that one fire sticker and that one s'mores sticker. I pulled out the Stargazer sticker book, which I love, because I thought, what better for summer nights than stars? You know, those are the nights that you get to go out and actually see the stars because it's not freezing cold, and hopefully it's a clear summer night. I didn't end up using a lot of these though because a lot of them are clear, which is normally good, but it does not stand out on this kind of paper. And I was also a little bit worried that some of the colors would clash with the colors in the background of the scrapbook paper I'm using, which I will try to find and link down below, by the way. I was really lucky to find these gold foil stars in the summer book. See, even the Happy Planner realizes that you do a lot of stargazing in the summer. So I pulled out all of the ones on that page to use. Those are just my trackers from the Doodle sticker book. I think it's Journaling Doodles, I think is what it's called. I love that sticker book. It has come in really handy. I wish it was easier to find. I bought that one on Etsy. I could definitely use several of those. Now I am bringing in this washi tape. I rarely use washi. I have it. I just usually get the job done with stickers. So I was excited to be able to bring this out. It's a little bit hard to tell on camera, but it is a really pretty navy blue with gold foil stars, so it fits in perfectly. Now this is going to be the section where I put my trackers for the week. my stand, move, and exercise rings. I did what I mentioned and just put one down and then kind of transitioned to where they were all down because I knew this video was going to be a little bit longer. I'm putting in my own quote too. Don't wish for it, work for it. I'm going to try really hard to work for it next week and hold myself to my trackers, to my goals. I actually bought a wellness planner to try and help me do the same. Just adding some of these gold stars to this section too. Now over here on the sidebar, I had planned on using one of the sidebar stickers from the Stargazer sticker book. I keep looking and flipping back and forth at them so I can see which one matches the background the best. I thought maybe this one would. I did not end up liking the way it looked. There was not enough purple in the background. In the end, none of those sidebars worked very well for what I needed them for. So I thought I would just go ahead and put 5 boxes in for Monday through Friday. I tried the ruler trick. Again, I give up. I surrender. The ruler wins. The ruler always wins. I did pretty well eyeballing it on my own, though, I gotta say. I was not planning on going into this layout with a bunch of gold foil, but that's what I ended up with, and I actually really liked it. Now down here is my box for my weekly highlights. I might also start doing gratitude journaling here because I did buy a skinny mini planner and I plan on using it for actual journaling. So because I enjoyed having this in my planner so much that I ended up getting a little wordy and it didn't fit in my planner anymore. Plus I don't want to get too deep in my planner. You know, if you pull that out in a meeting or something, I don't want people seeing that. So anyway, this box is going to be for highlights and or gratitude. Watching this playback, the Stargazer squiggly I put in the background actually looks pretty good right where it is. But I did not think that there was enough purple in the paper in the background to pull it off. So eventually that bad boy comes up. I'm looking in here for bullets to use for the days of the week in this box so that I can write down memories from each day. I end up finding these little star bullet points. They had some gold foil ones too. All right, there we go. The magic of editing, we're done. With the lists anyway. This is me trying to squeeze in my bonfire sticker book. My bonfire sticker, campfire sticker, whatever you want to call it. The flames, okay? That's what I cook my s'mores on. I thought those blushes from the Year to Shine would work really well with this, but I didn't end up liking the shapes of them with this. And I need something to help this particular sticker stand out, so I'm going back to my doodle book. I did that a couple of weeks ago. I put a pretty sticker on top of one of these doodle boxes and it really helped it stand out. So I thought, hey, it worked last time, why not do it again this time? I trimmed a little bit of it off because you can see that that's kind of like a grill situation you got going on. I don't cook my s'mores on the grill, so I wanted to get some of that grating off. It also didn't fit in the box entirely. I'm just going to add some stars up here. It's a starry night after all. I need some sort of title down here. So I remembered seeing some gold banners in this doodling sticker book. While I'm looking for that banner, I actually end up finding these stars. I wasn't looking for them, but I saw them and I thought, hey, I really need something else to fill in the space up here. These are gold foil. It's perfect. I will say one thing, when I'm watching this back, the camera never does gold foil justice. I hear other YouTubers say it. I get it now. Right now it just looks like I'm putting little black stars on top of the gold stars, but I'm not. They're gold foil. It's really impressive in person. These things never seem to look as good on camera. Now I'm moving over to the bulleted lists. Since I knew I was going to be covering it up with craft paper, I went with the bulleted list that came with the planner that I use, the planner whose guts that I use. Sometimes I pull from the soft geode to get those lists. Instead, I just went with this because, like I said, I knew I was going to be covering it up so I could cover up those flowers at the top. And again, I measured everything correctly on the first try. That blows my mind. Math and I don't get along, especially measurements. That's why I'm not a good baker. If I'm cooking something and I mess up, there's usually a spice you can add to remedy it, but by golly, when you're baking and you mess it up, you're done. You got to start over. I'm trying to count the number of lists, like bullets and lines that I'll be covering up with this, but I keep forgetting. That's why I had to flip back and forth so much. So I'm just using my handy dandy Scotch roller to get this down. I learned something while recording this video. If you use a tape roller like this, and sometimes see how those edges are jagged, I ended up with some of the tape peeking out. You don't want that because then your pages stick together, or dust sticks to it, or hair sticks to it. So I just took an eraser and went over it and I peeled the tape part right up. It was pretty awesome and very satisfying. So right now I am just drawing those lines back in so I have some room to write. I'm not going to do all of them. I don't want to go too far up into the sky, so to speak, but I do want to add more so that I have some lines for every day coming up next week. Horrible at drawing circles. I cut it out obviously, but I got out my list stencil hoping that the circles would be the same size, but deep down I knew that they wouldn't be, and they weren't, so I had to freehand the circles. They're not perfect, but neither am I, so I don't mind. I did find it hard sometimes with this jelly roll to get the lines going. If you don't hit it at just the right angle, it kind of, I think it's called ghosting, where it leaves a big old line in the middle of what you just wrote. I don't always write the month and the dates or anything on these lists either. I usually do use each set of lists for daily to-dos, so one list for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that, but I don't always label them that way because sometimes I categorize them, or myself, since it's my planner, I know what day is what day. But August is my birth month, and I saw the gold foil August sticker, and I had to. I knew I was going to add some of those stars, so I thought, why not add some more gold foil with the pretty August sticker. By the way, I just got that cute shirt I'm wearing, that Simply Southern shirt. I love it. I hate that it's August and it's so hot because I want to wear it everywhere. It is so stinking cute. I know it's probably geared more towards like elementary school teachers, and I teach middle school, but I don't care. I love those little things down the arm, and they've got a whole bunch of them on the back. I love the shirt so much. I just had to mention that. All right, now I'm throwing in my only s'more sticker that I have. But doesn't that just make you want to eat a s'mores? That's the effect that it has on me. Now I'm going back down and adding the line that I took off here. This one gave me some trouble. It did what I was talking about earlier for the ghosting. I tried to let it dry a little bit and go in and make it thicker. It didn't help much, so I gave up eventually. Now the little list where I'm putting the box or my s'mores is what I'm going to use for my to buy list for the week. I've really been liking having one of those. Monday is the day that I am going to go start moving into my new classroom. I'm really excited about it. Also a little nervous, but mostly excited. I put another one of those today stickers down. I don't really have anything going on that day, but I felt like I needed to balance it. Like I said earlier, I don't normally add the dates, but they helped add a little bit of color, a little something something. I didn't want to put too many busy stickers down because there was already a lot going on with stars in the background. So I just thought that I would add a little bit of interest with those numbers, but not make it too busy. Just adding some more washi down here to show that list off. All right, that is all for this week. Let me know what you think of this spread. I really, really love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.